freezing today. We have really bad floods. Not in our town yet, but it's getting close, I swear. Oh, there we go. The winds are really bad here right now. I say that and it's died down most of the time. Or most of it has died down. Okay. Long, awkward pause. Oops. Almost falling over. Should have started my car while I was over there. Cool. Have a garbage. Okay. So, I'm going to exchange vehicles. Now that I know exactly what's going on. Hi, Boo Bear. Look at this guy. He is very content. And was lovey in the middle of the night, as usual. I need to get my sweater on. I didn't grab it for ornamental value. So I wore the blue brace to bed last night, and I feel like it did much better. I'm not sleeping through the night in any manner now. Like it's gotten really bad. Oh, car. And I'm going to bed later, which I don't like. But that's gonna get fixed when I have to go to the VA. Because we have to get up at like 6 in the morning. Because his test is like 8 o'clock and we have to have time to get there and get something to eat. I don't think there's anything else I need. So I guess we'll go outside. I've decided I'm gonna bring that up because if not, I'm sitting there screwing it on, screwing it on, screwing it on. I was like, what is in my pocket? A battery. I have one in my purse too. Oh, I have the other one in my purse, not the one that goes to this camera. So I have to come home. I need to pack. That hurt. Everything I want is in this car. So they were gonna give me another car to take and just come pick up my car when I got home. Late Friday, I assume. But I'd rather take my car. I know my car and everything I need is in my car. The camera's trying to go out already. which is a good thing because that's getting replaced today. I'm wore out. So I have to have my car there in like 2 minutes over half an hour. And then Anthony wants me to have lunch with him. Then I have to pick up Max, and then I have to come home and get a bunch of stuff done for the trip, and then tomorrow I'll pick up Max. I'll pick him up at noon and then bring him to my house, and then Anthony and I will head out. I figure we're gonna hit traffic either way. So my watch went off at 8:30, and I was like, well, how did it know I had to be up at least by 8:30? And then I was like, that is really weird. I didn't set that. I did. I remembered. I was like, oh my god, I'm batting 1,000. Yeah, see? I'm brain dead today. So, yeah. Anyway, so I feel like I'm not really here right now. So I'm gonna go crazy is what I'm gonna do. So Anthony and I took Max home last night. And we stopped by Walmart and grabbed, it was supposed to be a few things, and Lex never told me what she wanted for tomorrow night, because that's the night she has to feed all 3 boys. So he has a trailer. He wins. So I don't know what she's making yet. Oh, maybe that's the sound I heard. And so, goodness. Amy's not awake today. Oh, sorry, Ami. Joni puts the phone on speaker and she goes, maybe this is the one where they can hear me but I can't hear them. And she was like, here, let me test something. I'm going to say something and then you're going to repeat it. And she was like, hello, Ami. And I was like, okay. And she didn't hear me. There's something about her speakerphone on her home phones. Mine do really weird things too. But she comes back and I was like, hello, Ami. She's like, oh, maybe that's why they didn't answer. Because she had gotten a call right before that. And that has to suck. Because, you don't know if someone can really hear you. We used to have that problem really bad with Charter. We would pick up and it would sound like a fax machine called us, and it was like my mother-in-law, no, she doesn't have a fax machine in the house. Or I'd be in the middle of a conversation with her and it would send her to voicemail. No kidding. I'd get a voicemail, hello? Honey, I can't hear you. And I'm like, oh my gosh. So I was like, that's funny. I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. Anyway, and so we don't know what it was. Charter said it was our home phones. So I switched home phones. I even did a corded phone. Still did the same thing. There's nothing like picking up a phone thinking it's your mother-in-law. I was like, really? So, hers are the speakerphone. Well, mine, I had it on my chest and I had like scooted up in the chair and I had my computer in front of me and it was like 3 inches. It fell onto my computer. Turned the phone off completely. And it was one of those calls where I have to wait a while on the phone. Started it all over. I was pissed. It's done it quite a bit. Like, if it's starting to go dead, it glitches out the conversation. And I was like, well, that's not good. What did you agree to? And so, ours do that all the time. Because it doesn't tell you when it's gonna die. It literally just starts doing the and then it's dead. Like seconds later, there's no warning. And yeah, and God forbid it fall a little, then it really goes out. My neck hurts. And I'm not replacing them again. I have 2 different sets of home phones now, so we have a total of 5. Just in case, because they go out that bad. We've tried replacing batteries. It doesn't do anything. If it falls over, even if it's sitting on the table and I go, and I've done it, and I go to grab something and I knock it over and all it does is lay down, nope, it's gone. And it won't come back. No matter if the screen comes back on, because the screen goes completely blank. If it comes back on, it still won't come back on. I'm like not feeling it today. Oh my god, last night. So the boys were playing Fortnite. All 3 boys, Max, Connor, and Xander. And dinner got done. Well, they had been playing a little while, and I said if they all ate dinner and they ate everything on their plates, they could go play for a little while longer. Because we joked, Ashley came home for lunch, and she was like, maybe Ami will bring you home before I get home. I was like, yeah, don't count on it. Because the day before, he told Mom he was not coming home. He was going to live with me. And she goes, okay. And she was like, she was really trying to get him to give in. And he was not having it. She's like, okay, well, if you're going to live with Ami, the tablet's mine. And he goes, that's okay. And so he's gonna stay the night tomorrow night. We'll see how that goes. He has it all planned in his head. It's the cutest shit. So he's going to sleep in Xander's room on the couch. And it's not like there isn't a million places for this kid to sleep, especially Xander's got the trundle bed, and then excuse me, and then Connor's got his bed and a couch. I have a couch in the front room. Lexi's got a pretty large bed, and if push comes to shove, her and Max could go upstairs and sleep in Anthony and I's bed. So there's plenty of room for all of the kids. I'm pretty sure all 4 kids could sleep in Anthony's bed, except for Connor sleeps really weird and starts gravitating. Lex used to do it. I woke up and we made a tea once. I was like, what are you doing? Your feet are in my stomach. It's just too cute. And I think that girl has been living on cinnamon toast, because every time I go to the sink, and it's again today, there's cinnamon sugar in there. And I'm like, it's a little weird. I have a cinnamon sugar fairy coming to my house in the middle of the night. I remember her waking me up one of the days, and it's like middle of the night, 1 o'clock, 2. Can I take a shower, or can I take a bath? And I was like, okay, you need to go to bed. So I'm gonna try tonight at 8 o'clock giving her some melatonin and seeing if I can get her to go to sleep, because I think that's some of the reason she doesn't feel good is she's not getting enough sleep. Oh, my head. That hurt.